sharing earlier about asking, and about asking for your needs in your family, and about how that was for you. So what was the process like, and how did it feel?
Well, I mean, first of all, we didn't do it. We weren't supposed to do it. But then if we did do it, or if it was something that we needed, then we'd have to do the spreadsheet, and we'd have to come up with 3 different proposals and have cost estimates. And I was telling you that we didn't have notebook paper in our house. We had graph paper, engineering paper. So we'd have to write all this out and present it. So it was this big production, and we all hated it. I mean, even now, all I have to do is tell my sister, did you do a spreadsheet? And she flips out. So.
Yeah, so having to only use graph paper because that's all there was, and then you have to do a spreadsheet, fill it out on the graph paper, and so both of you still remember it as being really emotionally triggering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you were also saying about don't even ask, and even if you do, so.
But I think it was more me that was the don't even ask.
Okay.
And that actually was, I think, part of what has triggered me in the last couple of weeks. That I had to do some repairs in my bathroom. And it was brought to my attention because the downstairs neighbor experienced water damage. And so I had to have like the wall taken out of my bathroom and the tile replaced, and I had to choose a tile. And there was a tile I wanted, and the tile that was fine, but I didn't like it. And I even took the measurements, I did the cost, and it was only $300. And I could totally just pay that. It's not a big deal. And I know that in my head, and people were telling me, ooh, this is your opportunity to do what you want. And I didn't feel like I could tell the people to get the good tile, because water flows downhill, so the water damage was my fault. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then my sister was telling me, well, you know you're not going to be happy with the other tile. The one that's going to excite you is the nice tile, so just get that. And I had decided, but then it was too late, and so I got the other tile. And then just after that, I don't have a car, which is I'm fine with. I take public transportation. There's a bus stop right there. Even if I had a car, I wouldn't use it very much at all. But recently I've gotten sick. That's kind of why my voice sounds bad. And I was going to the doctor. My doctor had moved. I didn't know this. And so I got in there, but then it wasn't there, so I had to get to the new place. I couldn't do that easily because I didn't come in my car. And so it was hot. I was wandering around. It was miserable. And I was thinking, why am I living like I'm poor? This is stupid. I could totally afford a car. And 2 days later, my sister texted me because she had just bought a luxury SUV. And I was just like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this to myself?
Right. What number are you now, and where is it in your body?
I'm probably, I guess, at a 6. And it's just, I kind of feel shaky all over.
And so you're shaky all over. Any particular place that comes to rest in your body?
I mean, I feel something, I guess, my shoulders and upper back.
Okay. And is that tension in your shoulders and upper back that feeling also a 6, or is it a different number?
It's like a 4.
Like a 4, okay. Okay. Let's do an experiment.
All right.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to work on the childhood events, and you mentioned one earlier about your sister and a restaurant. Yeah. What was that?
Well, my sister and I would always, every once in a while, my mom would be really upset, and we would be upset, and so we would try to convince her to leave my dad. And part of the argument that we would make, especially me, I was older, was it's okay, we can be poor, that's okay, don't worry about it. We'll live in the projects, we'll shop at Goodwill, we don't care, just get us out. And this is especially what I would say, my sister would say, yeah. And then we would go to a restaurant or something, and I would always look for the cheapest thing on the menu and order it, and my sister would always order the most expensive thing. Like, she wouldn't even look at the price, but it would just happen to be the most expensive thing. And so, like, I can still hear her, I think I'll have the halibut. And I would get so angry at her and just, like, try to telepathically tell her, what are you doing? Because mom's going to see that, and she's going to know that she can't afford you. Like, so.
Do you remember a particular time in a restaurant that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you recall the name of the restaurant?
No.
Okay. Like, how old were you at that time? Where was it? Do you have the details?
I mean, this happened a lot, but one time I was probably 11, maybe.
Okay. And any other details from that particular time in the restaurant?
Not really. I mean, I just remember us sitting. It was a circular table. And we were just there. And I mean, Christina said I think about halibut, and Mama said, ooh, that looks good, me too. And I had already picked out the cheaper chicken.
Well, I think we should start tapping on all of that.
Right.
How does it sound to you? What number are you right now, by the way, as you full puddle this?
I mean, I think I'm at a 4. I'm not saying I'm not going to go up. I just think I'm at a 4 right now.
Yeah, you look at a 4. You look kind of the way a volcano. It's not. I'm a 4. That's kind of a 4. Yeah. So let's tap, and let's just bring her some Kleenex as well. And let's tap and just don't say anything. Just gonna tap because you're plenty in touch with your feelings. Talking about this brought all this up again. And I'm just going to talk and say a few things, and we'll just tap, and I'll talk, don't say anything, just feel your feelings. And sometimes we keep our feelings inside because we want everyone to be happy. We want the whole family to work. And it takes a big toll on us. Sometimes we, even though we're 11 years old, we...
I think I was older. I think I was in junior high.
Junior high, okay. We take the weight of the world on our shoulders and try and make the whole family work, whether it's to do with money and ordering a restaurant or getting what we want. We try so hard, and often it doesn't work. People are still hurt, upset, disappointed, and all of our best efforts.
But at the restaurant, everybody was fine. It was just me who was upset.
Yeah. Yeah, you were trying to make it work for everybody. You're trying to make it work for the family.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try saying the phrase, "It all depends on me."
It all depends on me.
Everyone's well-being depends on me.
Everyone's well-being depends on me.
And even though it all depends on me,
Even though it all depends on me,
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I've tried very, very hard.
I've tried very, very hard.
I've tried with all the resources at my disposal. Don't talk, just tap, it's fine. And even though I tried my hardest, even though I tried with all the resources at my disposal, even though I did my best, it didn't work out.
It did not work out.
It didn't work out for me.
It didn't work out for me.
It didn't work out for anybody.
It didn't work out for anybody.
Despite my best efforts, and it's hard to carry around this burden.
And it's hard to carry around this burden.
Of so much suffering.
So much suffering.
I've had this my whole life.
I've had this my whole life.
This burden of suffering.
This burden of suffering.
And I have compassion on myself.
And I have compassion on myself.
All my suffering hasn't fixed things.
All my suffering hasn't fixed things.
Didn't fix things then.
It didn't fix things then.
Doesn't fix things now.
It doesn't fix things now.
All my suffering.
All my suffering.
Let's go to the 9 gamut technique. So the gamut point, close your eyes and open them. Eyes hard down to the left. All my suffering.
All my suffering.
Keep your head steady. Eyes hard down to the right. All my suffering.
All my suffering.
Go and just look hard down to the right and leave your eyes there for a moment and say, all my suffering.
All my suffering.
Infinite suffering.
Infinite suffering.
Always suffering.
Always suffering.
Eyes hard down to the left. All my suffering.
All my suffering.
Always suffering.
Always suffering.
All this suffering.
All this suffering.
Take a breath. Eyes in a big, slow circle all the way around. Good. All my suffering.
All my suffering.
I was suffering more than any of them.
I was suffering more than any of them.
Keep your eyes moving all the way around. I'm going to use my pen, which is all my pen, so all the suffering.
All the suffering.
All the suffering.
All the suffering.
All that suffering as a child.
All that suffering as a child.
All the suffering now.
All the suffering now.
Trying to make things better
Trying to make things better
for everyone else.
for everyone else.
Not getting what I wanted.
And not getting what I wanted.
Even though I'm now in my own house,
Even though I'm now in my own house.
I still can't give myself what I want.
I still can't give myself what I want.
And I love and accept myself,
And I love and accept myself.
even though I can't give myself what I want.
Even though I can't give myself what I want.
All the suffering.
All the suffering.
All my suffering.
All my suffering.
All the suffering.
All the suffering.
Didn't mean anything.
It didn't mean anything.
It didn't accomplish anything
It didn't accomplish anything
except make me suffer.
except make myself.
And I love and accept myself,
And I love and accept myself.
even though I've suffered so much.
Even though I've suffered so much.
People don't see my suffering.
People don't see my suffering.
I don't even see my own suffering.
I don't even see my own suffering.
I suffer
I suffer
without anyone seeing me.
without anyone seeing me.
Suffering.
Suffering.
Deep suffering.
Deep suffering.
No one's seeing it.
No one's seeing it.
Take a breath. What's that? What thought are you having over there?
Now I'm just like, oh my gosh, when is he going to stop this?
That's a good one.
The dial of making you suffer by the Nine-Gamut technique. But it's my favorite technique. Too funny. So, what's shifting in your body right now, Denise? Just tune back into this and see how you're feeling. The back.
They feel better.
Okay.
I mean, like a little bit on my neck, but which wasn't there before, but my shoulders and back feel better.
Okay.
I don't feel as shaky.
Okay.
And even my voice is a tiny bit better, I think.
Think back to that time when you were in junior high and you were in the restaurant ordering food. Get a number for that event. Halibut versus chicken.
I don't know. I think I'm trying to clue into it, but it's kind of hard.
Okay. Think back to calling you. Tell me about the SUV you just bought.
Oh, I felt so stupid and ashamed. Because, I mean, she just told me, you should get what you want. And she totally can do that. And I was wandering around sick, and she's buying luxury SUVs. So.
Tap over here and say, Christina's allowed to do that.
Christina's allowed to do that.
And I'm not.
And I'm not.
I never have been. I never will be. Christina is allowed to do that and I'm not. She always has been. She always will be. I'm never allowed to do that. Never ever. Back to the 9 gamuts, so the gamut point, close your eyes, open them. Eyes hard down to the left, hold them there and say, I don't deserve.
I don't deserve.
Hard down to the right and say, I don't deserve.
I don't deserve.
Eyes in a big circle, I don't deserve.
I don't deserve.
Never have.
Never have.
Never will.
Never will.
Don't deserve.
Don't deserve.
Never have.
Never have.
Never will.
Never will.
Not only do I not deserve,
Not only do I not deserve,
but Christina always deserves.
Christina always deserves.
In my face.
In my face.
Always deserving.
Always deserving.
When I never deserve.
When I never deserve.
Despite all my suffering.
Despite all my suffering.
I never deserve.
I never deserve.
My suffering
My suffering
never earns me
never earns me
the right to deserve.
the right to deserve.
I suffer
I suffer
without ever deserving.
without ever deserving.
Love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Love and accept my suffering.
Love and accept my suffering.
Don't love and accept my suffering.
Don't love and accept my suffering.
Denise, Denise, Christina. Both of your names.
Oh, Denise, Christina.
Christina, Denise.
Christina, Denise.
SUV.
SUV.
Halibut versus chicken.
Halibut versus chicken.
Luxury SUV versus the Metro.
I like the Metro.
I like the Metro. Okay, I'm going to give up on the night gamut again now. So it's obviously having no effect. So.
Thank you.
And it's not. I don't think it's the suffering deserving. It's the I would just get so upset because how did she not see it? I mean, I can know in my head that there's no correlation, certainly not now, but it feels like, I mean, I had to show my mom that I had to be inexpensive so she could afford to leave. Like, I remember, and this is before Christina was born, so I had to have been, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5. She actually did leave once, and I mean, I remember a motel, and I remember being at a hot dog place, and she was trying to get me to eat, and I didn't want to eat. Maybe I took a couple bites. And I just remember her sighing. And then we went back, and like, she wasted that money.
Even though she wasted that money, we went back to my dad
And we went back to my dad.
after I tried so hard.
Well, I didn't know then. I didn't get it. And Christina never got it. I mean, she'd say yeah, but she didn't get it. I got it.
I wanted Mom to have a better life.
I wanted my mom to have a better life.
I wanted my mom to be happy.
I wanted my mom to be happy. I want to be out of there too, you know.
Yes, I wanted to be out of there too.
I want to be out of there too.
I wanted us all to be happy,
I wanted us all to be happy.
and it meant getting out of there.
And it meant getting out of there.
And I tried my best to make it happen.
And I tried my best to make it happen.
But my best wasn't good enough
And my best wasn't good enough.
because we went back.
Because we went back.
And I love and accept myself,
And I love and accept myself.
even though my best was not good enough,
Even though my best wasn't good enough.
and never will be.
And it never will be.
My best will never be good enough.
My best will never be good enough.
I'll try hard.
I'll try hard.
I'll try my hardest.
I'll try my hardest.
It'll never be good enough.
And it'll never be good enough.
No matter how hard I try,
No matter how hard I try.
it's never good enough.
It's never good enough.
9 gamut, back of your hand. Never good enough.
Never good enough.
No matter how hard I try,
No matter how hard I try.
it's never enough.
It's never enough.
I'm never enough.
I'm never enough.
I can never do enough.
I can never do enough.
I can never be enough
I can never be enough
to make everyone happy.
to make everyone happy.
I try so hard.
I try so hard.
I suffer so much.
I suffer so much.
I give myself less,
I give myself less.
and they still aren't happy.
And they're still not happy.
They aren't happy,
But they are happy.
but I'm not happy.
They're not happy.
I'm not happy. I'm suffering.
I'm not happy. I'm suffering.
I try to make them happy.
I try to make them happy.
I'm suffering,
I'm suffering.
and it feels bad,
And it feels bad.
and I feel bad.
And I feel bad.
I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best.
It's not working.
It's not working.
It feels terrible
It feels terrible.
to do my best
To do my best.
and it not be working.
And have it not be working.
My mom,
My mom,
my dad,
my dad,
little Denise,
little Denise,
little Christina,
little Christina,
suffering,
suffering,
acceptance,
acceptance,
worthiness,
worthiness,
acceptance,
acceptance,
self-love,
self-love,
self-worth,
self-worth,
living,
living,
money,
money,
loving,
loving,
people,
people,
family,
family,
myself,
myself.
them. Okay, I can tell you're dissolving into laughter again, so it's a pretty good cue that something's changing in there. What shifted there?
What?
I love the way you go from, just really into it, then it just releases for you. It's a beautiful process.
Well, I was just wondering how many words is he going to say?
I was running out actually, so I'm glad you interrupted me. So I was scratching my head thinking, how many words can I say?
I'm glad I could help you out.
So check back your body now.
I mean, my neck, back, and shoulders feel okay now.
Good. You still have a lot of work to do with little Denise to reparent her, to be the mother and the sister and the father she didn't have. So it's a chunk of personal work, but it's a doable piece of chunk of personal work as well, to actually just be with your young version of yourself, love and reassure that young version of yourself, tap that young version of yourself, and I think you'll find that she'll shift, and the way you feel about her will shift in a big way doing this.
Okay.
So let's just tune back into that idea of not getting what you want, whether it's the thing you wanted to ask for when you were a child, or whether it's the tile. I think the tile, that's the most recent example. You were really teary about that 10 minutes ago. So,
I mean, the tile, I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, I can put you floor tile. You know.
you can tile over old tile right over it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of cute. So I could leave that tile and then put different floor tile.
Sounds like a baby step toward giving yourself a little part of what you want. What's the worst that will happen if you do that?
Worse, to do what?
If you put different floor tile down.
No, that's what I'm saying. I could put, because I don't like that floor tile that's in there.
Good.
So.
I dare you to put new floor tile down. And
Okay.
accept no compromises. Put marble.
Yeah, I could do that.
Good. Thank you so much.
Okay, can I go now?
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.